One of the things that you might want to do if you have a small business is go ahead and track your mileage. You can actually deduct mileage on your taxes. You'll want to get with your accountant at this point because you can either take mileage or if you have a lot of repairs and maintenance, you can choose that. But most of the time, mileage works for most people. You want to have a way to track your mileage, and QuickBooks has a couple different ways you can do that. Let me go ahead and show you how mileage works in QuickBooks. There are actually a couple of different ways you can put mileage in your QuickBooks Online. One is if you're using the QuickBooks mobile app, all you have to do is tap on mileage and then go ahead and tap on the auto tracking and then enable that auto tracking. Make sure it's turned on. You want your phone to have the correct location permissions already enabled before you start your trip. Now what you can do is when you're ready to start your trip, go ahead and tap that mileage button again. Swipe right if you want the trip to be personal, or swipe left if you want to categorize it as business. If it's business, you'll also want to add a purpose for the trip, and then you'll save it. Now what QuickBooks will do is automatically detect your starting and stopping locations while you're driving, and when you're finished with your trip, you just need to categorize it as business or personal if you didn't do that up front. And if you need to add any information to it, maybe the reason for the trip, you'll be able to go back in and do that. It's going to sync with your QuickBooks Online. Now if you're not using the app and you just want to put your mileage in online, all you have to do is go over to the left to your navigation bar, click on mileage, and this is where you'll see all the mileage information. Now at the top here, you can see per month what your total business miles were. If we had some set up, you would see a little graph set up right here. Now you do have some options right underneath the graph where you can download your trips or copy the trips. That would be if you had a repetitive trip, you could just copy it each time instead of having it start a whole new trip. Down at the bottom, you can look at all of the transactions, just the ones that are uncategorized, any that are for business, and any that are for personal here. The other thing is underneath each of these categories, you can pick the tax year. If you had a list of transactions here, you could search for a particular one by typing it in the box. Now, a couple things you'll want to set up first, and that's over here where you see Add Trip. You want to go ahead and add some vehicle information before you start adding any of your trips. Now this vehicle information is where you add your different vehicles that you might drive. You'll notice at the bottom right it says Add Vehicle. And here's where you can put in which vehicle you're using. So let's say that you're driving the Mercedes in this case, and you own or lease. You can specify which. You can put in how much the vehicle cost if you want, the date you bought it, and the date it was placed in service. If you don't want to put that information in or don't have it, that's certainly okay. You can just hit save at the bottom, and now that vehicle's in the list. Now if you ever want to edit that information, just hit this little pencil right here and edit. Or if you want to delete this vehicle, you can hit this little trash can here to delete it. You can also add a second vehicle if you want. I'm going to hit close at the bottom. And the next thing is when you add your trip, you're going to click on Add Trip from this list. Now I can specify the date of my trip. If I knew the miles, I could put it in. Let's say it's 50.2. Here I can put in the starting and ending point. This could be an address. And if you want to mark your trip as business or personal, then you just choose that here at the bottom and put in the purpose of your trip over here to the right. So let's say this was to pick up plans. Here's the vehicle. If you had multiple vehicles, you would see them all listed here, and you could choose the one you were driving for that particular trip. And all you have to do now is hit save at the bottom, and you're going to see now that up here on this graph, it's got our trip information here, and then down here it's got our trip information as well. Now over here where it says more, you can edit the trip if you need to, or you can duplicate it. This information here where it says 0.575 per mile, that actually is set up automatically. QuickBooks will pull that from the federal mileage allowance. You won't have to worry about editing that at any point. And that's really how your mileage is going to work. And what happens is when you're ready, you can run reports on your mileage and see all kinds of information on your personal and your business. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the section on mileage. Why don't we go ahead and move over into the next section? I'll show you a little bit about creating journal entries.
If you're not a subscriber, click down below to subscribe so you get notified about similar videos we upload. To get a free QuickBooks Online Essential Keyboard Shortcuts infographic, click over there. And click over there to watch more QuickBooks videos from Simon Says It.